At the beginning of the 19th century, along the crowded coastlines of southern China, merchant ships travelled busy trade routes across the South China Sea. These waters were full of opportunity: silk, spices, porcelain, silver, but they were also full of danger, because the seas were controlled not only by merchants and naval forces, but by pirates. Among those pirates, one name would become legendary: a woman who commanded tens of thousands of sailors, a woman feared across entire coastlines. Her name was Ching Shih. Her story did not begin with power. It began in poverty. Ching Shih was born around 1775 in southern China. Very little is known about her early life, but historians believe she worked in a floating brothel in the port city of Guangzhou. These floating establishments were common in busy trading harbours. They served sailors, merchants and travellers passing through the city. It was there that her life took a dramatic turn. Around 1801, a powerful pirate commander entered the harbour. His name was Ching Shih. Ching Shih was one of the most feared pirates operating in the South China Sea. His fleet controlled large portions of the coastline. When Ching Shih encountered Ching Shih, something unusual happened. He asked her to marry him, but according to many accounts, Ching Shih agreed only under certain conditions. She demanded that she share equal control over the pirate fleet, and that she receive a portion of the profits from their raids. Ching Shih accepted. Together, the two of them began expanding their pirate empire. They organized fleets of ships, formed alliances with other pirate groups, and built a powerful maritime force. But in 1807, Ching Shih suddenly died during a storm at sea. Most pirate fleets would collapse after losing their leader. But Ching Shih did something extraordinary. She took control of the entire operation. Through intelligence, negotiation, and strict discipline, she secured the loyalty of the fleet. Soon she commanded one of the largest pirate forces in history. Her fleet became known as the Red Flag Fleet. At its peak, it may have included more than 300 ships, and as many as 70,000 pirates. Entire coastal towns feared her arrival. Merchant ships paid tribute to avoid being attacked. Even government naval forces struggled to defeat her. Ching Shih ruled her pirate empire with strict laws. These rules were enforced brutally. Stealing from the pirate treasury could lead to execution. Disobeying orders could mean severe punishment, and anyone who harmed female captives without permission faced death. Her discipline kept the massive fleet organized and effective. Soon, the Pirate Confederation controlled huge stretches of the South China Sea. Local governments were powerless to stop them. The Qing dynasty eventually sent naval forces to destroy the pirates. But the government fleets suffered repeated defeats. Ships were captured. Naval commanders were humiliated. Even European trading powers in the region struggled to deal with the pirate threat. For years, Ching Shih dominated the seas, but eventually she made a surprising decision. In 1810, Ching Shih approached the Qing government with a proposal. She offered to surrender the pirate fleet. In exchange, her pirates would receive amnesty. Many would be allowed to keep their wealth, and some could even join the Chinese Navy. Remarkably, the government agreed. Thousands of pirates were pardoned, ships were surrendered peacefully, and Ching Shih walked away from piracy without punishment. Even more surprising, she lived the rest of her life in comfort. She married again, opened a gambling house, and became a respected businesswoman. Unlike most pirates in history, she was never executed, never imprisoned, and never defeated in battle. Ching Shih died in 1844 at around 69 years old. Her life remains one of the most extraordinary stories in pirate history. From poverty to commanding one of the largest pirate fleets the world has ever seen. A woman who controlled thousands of outlaws, defeated powerful navies, and ultimately retired on her own terms. The most successful pirate queen in history. You've been listening to an audio podcast from History's Mysterious Minds, A story from the past filled with mystery, intrigue, and questions that still echo through time. If you found this episode interesting, thought-provoking, or informative, please take a moment to like this episode, subscribe to the podcast, and share it with others who enjoy mysterious stories from history. Your support helps us continue exploring real events, fascinating people, and the moments that shaped our world. Thank you for listening. This has been History's Mysterious Minds.